Bonjour, messieurs et mesdames. Comment allez-vous? Bien. That's all the French I'm allowed to speak today. May I see by hands how many of you are 24 years old and above? 24 years old and above. Wow. Well, I have majority 24 24. Okay. Well, I'll still tell my story anyways. So, kindly close your eyes and in 1 minute, reflect when you were 24 years old, or reflect on what you want to see when you are 24 years old. 1 minute. What picture do you want to see? Or what pictures are you seeing now? Open your eyes. I see the smile on your face. Let me tell you the story when I was 24 years old. At 24, I had landed my second job in a huge international company. Right after training, I was promoted to be a supervisor, managing 20 people. And on a particular shift, 60 people. That's quite a number for a 24-year-old, don't you think so? That was not all. I wanted to take all that life could give me. So I applied to the university to study human resource management in the evening. So I go to school by night, and I work by day. Have you heard of the phrase, follow your passion? Well, at 24, I did follow my passion. And so I got married. So at 24, I was a wife, I was a supervisor, and I was a student. Then, there were 10 of events. One of my brothers was diagnosed of an irreversible illness. That was not all. In that same year, my mother was diagnosed of kidney disease. Now, I could handle all the pressures, but my mother, it was hard work. We had two options: kidney transplant or dialysis. And we had to manage her for dialysis. To say that my mental health was affected is an understatement. I started going to work late. I was not doing so well at school. And all these others. Yet, my company expected me to be a star employee. My teachers at school expected me to be an excellent student. And of course, I had to be a great wife and a wonderful in-law. Ladies and gentlemen, I love the fact that we are here under this palaver tree discussing this conversation, because mental health is real. Depression is real. Bipolar disorders is real. And so is the stigma that comes along with it. Mental health is not a reserve for the rich. Neither is it for the white man. No. World Health Organization on their website says that 1 in 4 people will be affected by mental health at one stage in their lifetime. So where you are seated right now, if you count 4 people, 1 of them is most likely to be affected by one mental health illness or the other. It goes on to say that 450 million people worldwide are being affected by mental illness. So it is not for the Western world. It is with us also. It is not a taboo. Nobody has bewitched you. It is not your grandmother in the village. Mental health is real. So what do we do as a people? What do we do as Africans? One, we need to build resilience. It's very important. We need to tell ourselves that what is happening now will soon pass away, because really nothing stays forever. Now, how bad can it be? Yes, my mother left when I was a much younger person, but really, how bad can it be? And for sure, nobody is going to live forever, so you had better start dealing with it, and dealing with it now. It is therefore very important that we stand back and build our internal strength, the resilience, so that we can go on and move on with every situation that comes to us. In Ghana, last year, you will hear students have committed suicide. Last year, December 24th, one of our colleagues jumped from the story building, and that was it. She ended it all. Therefore, let us all build a strong support system. A system that we can together move hand in hand. Because if we don't do that, I'm afraid many more people are going to die like that. Now, when I was struggling, when I was just a 24-year-old, I had friends like Papa Kwado, who will come and pick me up in the house, take me to the hospital to see my mother before we will both go to work. Now, that is a support system. I had another friend, Kokuya Menyenu Dankwa. She will also give me money to support, to take care of my mother in the hospital. That is a support system. We cannot do without our friends. Be a part of a support system and be included. Allow yourself to take help from your family and friends and be ready to give help. Another thing we need to do is to have open conversations. Don't bottle up all your issues. Let it out. Have open conversations. Be ready to tell your friend the challenges you are going through. If you don't, how can they help you? It is often said that a problem shared is a problem halved. So let us go out there and have open conversations when we have any challenges. Ladies and gentlemen, this morning, I want you, yes, you, to pledge that from today, you are going to build resilience, you are going to have open conversations, and be a part of a support system. My name is Sarah Amartey Amarh. I come from Ghana, the land of peace. We are rich in natural resources, and of course, we have a lot of chocolate.